Hey everyone, this is new guy 371, and I'm doing something a little bit different for this part of Lego Star Wars. I'm doing a post commentary because I messed up when recording the live commentary. My microphone was actually off, and I didn't realize it until about halfway through. This is actually like the fourth time attempting to record the commentary for this because the program I'm using, because I had to edit out a part of the video, and the program I'm using, it's real easy to not click the entire project. So what would happen is I would watch the first cut of the video, then I keep recording, and then record my commentary, and then realize that okay, the video is not playing anymore, and so yeah. So this is again the fourth time I'm recording this commentary. It's not fun, but it's not fun doing re-recording this multiple times, but it is fun doing the commentary. Okay, so now if I remember, the last part we did the droid factory in the arena. Do you notice the arena? Now we're doing the Chapter 4 of Episode 2, the Gunship Cavalry. God, I keep messing it up. Episode 2, Attack the Clones. Chapter 4, Gunship Cavalry. The Grand Army of the Republic has been called into action. Led by Mace Windu and Yoda, the new clone forces clash with the separatist droid armies on the planet Geonosis. Obi-Wan Kenobi and Anakin Skywalker engage with the enemy as they pursue Count Dooku in their Republic attack gunship. Sorry, that goes by really fast. Oh, the weird music cut. Yeah, oh man, the cuts in this level are... Some of the music cuts in this game are kind of weird, but it is the first Traveler Tales Lego game, so I can kind of forgive him for that. So now, we are controlling the Republic gunship. This is the last of the vehicle missions, since so there's one for every episode, and we already did the Coruscant one in the first part, and we did the pod race a few parts ago, and so now that was in episode 1, and now we're doing the Gunship Cavalry. And this one is different to those in that you're like the other ones, you're on rails, but you're overhead this time, and you have a bit more freedom to move around. Before you could only move around the screen, but now you can actually kind of move around. You can only move around, but you're still facing behind. The camera is behind you, kind of, and you just move around the screen. Now you can kind of move around the actual physical area of the map. You're still going forward, but it's more like the old timey arcade shooters like Raiden and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm actually enjoying doing this commentary way more than I did the previous recording, because I'm actually not I just thought of better stuff to say while talking about this. Yeah, unfortunately, I can play you the original recording, but I can't play you the other ones because I kept deleting those takes before saving the file. But yeah. So this mission, all you're doing is you're shooting stuff, pretty much. There's missiles that the only things you got to avoid are the rocks, spider droids. Because I think those can hit you if you avoid the Techno Union ships. Those are the big tower thing. You gotta avoid the lasers. There's lasers in this one, and there's missiles that are off screen. The missiles are supposed to be like Hellfire droid missiles, but I guess they couldn't really get them to animate right in this, so instead the missiles are just coming off screen. Okay, I think the missiles are supposed to be Hellfire droid missiles. I don't know what else they would be, but yeah. So And we're going to get the mini kits. I do get all the mini kits in this part. Oh, you got these generator things. You got the shield. You have to shoot down the shields too, otherwise your ship will explode. And each of those shield things is a checkpoint. There's only 2 of them, so there's not too many checkpoints in this game. The level. Well, the level is kind of long. It feels long. Definitely longer than at least the pod race anyway. I don't know. This and the Coruscant vehicle missions, they seem to go on forever, and they're not that fun. Anyway, though, you got different enemies here. You got the Hailfire droids, you got the Spider droids, and you got the Techno Uniships. Although at least those are the things you can shoot, and you get the generators. And there's more stuff coming up later. I don't know what the deal is with the studs. I think there's a set number of enemies, and if you already shot down that enemy, it won't give you studs anymore. I think that's how it works. I could be wrong about that. I don't know. But what I do know that every time you die, you lose a bunch of studs, so and there's very few chances of getting hearts back, so if you're trying to go for the True Jedi status, the True Jedi meter, you don't want to die. You really don't. And it's very easy to die in this mission, because there's pits, like that one, and there's rocks, and there's things that shoot at you, things you can hit. Yeah, I mean, there really should have been more health stuff here, but yeah. This mission, I will say this mission is way easier in the Complete Saga version, because, it's not on rails, it's actually like free roam. And what you do is the gunship is you'll have bombs that, like tow behind bombs. You pick them up with a tow cable, because apparently the gunship has a tow cable, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, so you use a tow behind bombs, then you drag those, and you use those to take out the shield generators. Weird, but I think it's a little bit better than doing like an on-rail shooter. Not much else to say. It's an on-rail shooter in the desert, and I mess up at this part because I'm an idiot, and I apologize for that. I just bumped my microphone. Yeah. Yeah, I've been doing good. Next week is Christmas. So yeah, that's got something to look forward to. I don't know. I need to talk about it. Because if I stay quiet, this thing will get copyright strike things on it, and I won't be able to monetize it if I ever want to monetize it. Okay, we're going to the next part. This part is not that fun. We have to take out the core ship. Apparently the only core ship on the entire planet, despite the fact that there's like 6 of them. And the way you do it is that there's like 4 sets of these things, the electrical generator thingamajiggers, and they're all shielded. And they're guarded by 2 turrets, and they have shields. So what you gotta do is you gotta take out the turrets on either side of the thing, and that'll cause the shields to go down. And then you gotta shoot the things that were being shielded. Don't know what they do, but it apparently is effective. I don't know. And you have a time limit for some reason. I'm guessing it's because it's supposed to be like the ship, otherwise the ship will successfully get off the planet or something. Yeah, I don't know. But you have a time limit, which is not in the Complete Saga version of the game. This is only in this version of the game, the classic version, the original version, which is actually playable in the Complete Saga version of the game. But we'll get to that when I start talking about the Complete Saga game. So I am kind of interested how the Skywalker Saga is gonna handle these and pretty much everything is already done in this game, because that's going to cover 9 movies. 9 movies. That's a lot of movies. It's going to have voice acting. I hope they use Peter Serafino instead of Sam Witwer, Darth Maul. But yeah, I don't know. I'm actually really curious about that. I don't even know when it's supposed to come out. All I know it's coming out next year, and there's no actual date. So yeah, yeah, can you never get that time thing? Best strategy for this to just hold the fire button down and just keep moving. Just keep moving. You'll that's the best way to do it. Because otherwise you're not gonna have enough time to shoot everything and complete the level. You just gotta hold the fire down, keep moving, avoid the lasers, because apparently nothing gives out hearts in this level. I mean, I think some things do actually give out hearts, but I don't know what. It's random, so I wouldn't rely on it too much. Okay, we have one more set of the things to go. I hope I get. I think I get it on this turn. Just barely. Yep. Oh no, I didn't get it. Oh, I didn't get it. Okay. I'm pretty sure I definitely get it on this time, but I don't know. So, I don't know. Running out of stuff to say. I should have edited a lot of these deaths out, but I didn't. And I am severely paying for that because I don't have enough to talk about over these deaths. Over these things. I somehow managed to figure out how to do something the last time I recorded, but man, my memory is failing. Finally got it done. And, yep, we stopped the ship from taking off, but Count Dooku still got away. And we don't get the super kit piece. And we get everything in this level. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and we get the mini ATTE, which I think was a real set. But I don't know. I can't remember. And we're going to continue the story. Now, I realized after doing this part that I could just not save and wait till like the end. Oh, Chapter 5, Count Dooku. As the battle rages between the clone forces of the Republic and the Separatist droid army, the Separatist leader Count Dooku flees to his secret hangar. Obi-Wan Kenobi and Anakin Skywalker follow closely behind, prepared for a final showdown with the Sith Lord. Oh my god, sorry. I cut myself off. I tend to ramble. I'm just trying to find stuff to talk about during these parts. Sorry. Alright. So now there's Count Dooku. There's our gunship. And we lost our gunship. And there's that weird music transition, which happens a lot. I love that matte background as a Geonosis. And so this level, much like the Darth Maul level, we're chasing Count Dooku. And at this point, when I actually realized I had screwed up the audio, and that's why there's a pause thing there, I screwed up the commentary. The first time when I realized I didn't have anything running. And there's a mini kit back there. We are not grabbing it because we're doing everything in post. Yes. So again, like Darth Maul, we chase Count Dooku, he'll send in enemies, and we gotta fight the enemies to get to the next room. It's long. It's tedious, but it's a boss level. So yeah. And I think there's a mini kit up there. Oh, there's studs behind this, but you gotta destroy the ship first, which is cool. You can destroy Count Dooku's speeder. So this is a two-player thing. You need to use you need the computer guide to hit the switch. It's cool. I like these puzzles. I wish they did more of these in the later Lego games. I think they still do, actually. I think I'm talking on my butt here. And so you need Anakin up here to... You need both Anakin and Obi-Wan up here. But if... Yeah, you gotta be in the circle, so... In the right circle, otherwise you won't hop up. Weird. So that lifts the door, we can go to the next area. I don't know why I'm exploring, because we don't need to explore at this point, but... Yeah, I'm exploring. And now we face off against Count Dooku. And he's got standard 10 health. And yeah. So unlike the Darth Maul fight, we don't have a big pit in the middle of the room, but he will keep us away with his weird force thing. And again, like the Darth Maul fight, you gotta deflect. You gotta force junk at him. So, yeah. Wow, this... Okay, see, after a certain amount of hits, we get this cutscene. And one of our characters gets replaced with another character. I think. Pretty sure. I've seen the movie. Yeah, there's Yoda. And yes, so now we play as Yoda. And as you can see, he jumps a lot. Like a lot. Yeah, so, and I'm not pressing the jump button. Like, that's how he moves. Well, I am pressing the jump button for some of it, but no, he literally moves with, when you had the lightsaber out, he literally moves by jumping around like that. He's hard to, he's fun to control, but kind of hard to control at the same time. I say that, but again, this is a post commentary, so, and I played this like 3 or 4 weeks ago, so I played this level 3 or 4 weeks ago, so, yeah, okay. Now he will, yeah, and you gotta, so this part you have to, he'll fire those beams of light at you, and you gotta force them back at him. I think at some point he will, like, curse you or something. Okay, he's down to 1 health. Okay, so he's not actually cursing me. We defeat him! And... yeah. And there's Padme with the clone trooper, and he gets it. Okay, there's a lot going on here. I'm not going to explain all of it. Episode 2 complete! So what I was saying is that Count Dooku will have a thing where he will, like, I think Darth Maul did too, he will turn your character, like, red, and then you have to switch to another character to attack him. He'll do it, but I didn't have that happen. So we're going to continue the story, and we're going to see the conclusion of Star Wars Episode 2, Attack the Clones. Coruscant. It's Freddy foreshadowing. Our old time friend. And we're gonna skip the credits. I said we skip. Yeah, there we go. We skip the credits. Alright, we have episode 1 and episode 2 complete. And yeah, I think at this point I kind of show off Yoda's moveset. So yeah, so Yoda has 3 movesets in this game. 3 different like forms in this game. There's one where he walks the cane, and he has the lightsaber, and there's a third one where he's in the hover car, and it's hard to activate. I think the only way you can activate the hover car is if you put the lightsaber away and you do a double jump. Okay. I guess not. Oh, yeah, I somehow activated. I didn't see how, but yeah, you can. He has a hover car in this game. Oh, and only this game, for some reason. It never returns in any other Lego Star Wars game. But it's cool. I wish they would bring it. I hope they bring it back for the complete the Skywalker Saga game. I doubt they will, but I think it would be cool. And yeah, so weird having like 2 episodes complete and like nothing is in the parking lot. And so we're gonna buy some stuff. We're gonna buy. I think we're buying characters. Yeah, we're gonna buy characters. We're gonna buy the Android. We got it available. We should probably buy it. No, we're gonna look at the extras. Okay. Blasters with abilities, silhouettes. Million studs. Man, back in the day when a million studs was considered a lot. It's not considered a lot anymore in the recent Lego games. Buy hints. There's absolutely no point in buying these hints, because they tell you all this stuff in the game. So I don't think they ever actually do anything like this after the complete saga. Anyway, I think they still sell the hints in the complete saga, but yeah, they don't. Yeah, they don't do hints. They don't sell you hints in later games because it's. I don't think they do anyway, because they're pretty pointless. Yeah, so this is the only thing that I'll tell you about the black objects, I think. They may have told you about them when the first time you encounter one, but I don't know. Well, you can do it that way, but you could make it easier just to go into the, or you can just pick it from the menu. You don't actually have to be that character to bring them into free play. You fill the Jedi meter in each level to receive a super kit piece. I will point out, this is the only game that actually does that. Only game in the entire Lego franchise that does it gives you a mini kit piece for doing the true whatever. Security. The only thing that comes close to that is I think in Lego Harry Potter you get super kits, super mini kits, but those are only made by getting the, I think it's the crests in that game, crests in each movie. So yeah, in later games the only thing that the true whatever meter does give you, well, will give you gold bricks. Gold bricks are in the later games. And then the gold bricks will be used to make like bonus vehicles and stuff like that. And I'm spoiling. I really shouldn't do that if I'm doing like a retrospective, but I'm doing this kind of thing. But whatever. I'm pretty sure most people are more familiar with the later Lego games anyway, not in this one. So yeah, a bunch of. We bought a bunch of characters. It's kind of funny that you can play as like Shaq T, Kit Fisto, and Kayadamundi, even though they didn't really appear. They weren't really playable. They didn't really do much. They're like background characters. It's always cool that you can play as like background characters. Yeah, I think what it is, I was afraid if something happened with this footage, that I should keep that game open so I could re-record everything. Yeah, I think I'm deciding which game to do. But so, yeah, this still waiting. Okay, so I think I ended the part here. But yeah, so anyways, this has been New Guy 371. This has been Lego Star Wars, and I'm gonna give you a little warning for the later parts. Unlike the later Lego games, this game doesn't really sugarcoat some of the stuff that happens in Episode 3. So I'm just gonna give you a little warning about that. There is a scene that you do see some of the evil stuff that Anakin does. And they don't like they'll do like a cut or something. You'll see it in the next part, but they don't really like do any of the silly censorship stuff they would do in the later games. So just a little warning ahead of time for people who might feel a little uncomfortable. Yeah, this is technically, I believe this game is rated E. I don't have the box with me, but you know, it does get a little dark for a Lego game in the later part, so let's keep that in mind. So, but anyways, this has been New Guy 371, and I will see you next time. So long.